So what I'd like you to use the time for today is to set up your classes for the CDTs. So you go to the drcdirect.com website, and then hopefully you guys got that link, create a username, password, and go ahead and log in. When you're in here, the first thing you want to do is go to all applications, and you want to go to test management. Then click on manage test sessions. This should be defaulted, so that shouldn't change. The district should be defaulted. You want to click on Salisbury High School. It's going to, your teacher profile should come up, all right? If not, that's where I need you to stop and email me so that I can get that confirmed. If it does, then you just go right down here and you go down to add session. So if you teach freshmen and you want to put this into different classes, you would just type in 9th grade, and I'll title mine test, and fall 2018, or you could do application 1 or test 1. The content area, literacy. The assessment is going to be reading and lit, grades 6 through high school. And again, then your teacher name should populate there. Change your begin date, preferably to a date that's closer here, although that really doesn't matter. And then, so you can just say clear, and we'll just do it here. And then on the end date, okay, if you want to give them a couple of weeks, the end of the quarter, you obviously just change that end date, or you could keep it up until then. You're going to select the grade level that is taking the test. So if you're a ninth grade teacher, obviously grade 9. And you're doing all students. So what you want to do then is you want to go to find students, and it'll populate the list of 9th graders. And then you can simply select the 9th graders that you have. So if you have that individual, you can hold the command key down, and you can select various people. And then you go and you hit the arrow here. All right, and then you'll be creating that class, and you hit save. Once that's done, you'll see that there is a test session. I had already tested this with my 11th graders, and they were able to get in on tickets. So the next step is, once you've created that test is ready to go, and you can give it at any given time in the next few weeks, right before first marking period. So you need to get the test tickets. So if you hover over these, you got edit print ticket status. So this will give you the username and password for each of those individuals. So there's a couple of actions that you can take, is regenerate the test ticket. You can also take a screenshot of this, but this is the username. You can highlight each one, and you can send it via email to each individual if you would like. But what I would try to do, and what I did with the 11th graders, I just printed all of them, and then I cut them up so that they could have their own passwords. But that's it. You create your own test. And we're going to give this about 3 times during the year, hopefully not a 4th, unless it's absolutely necessary, or if special ed, or in a case where there's progress monitoring. If you have only a couple of kids in your classes, like for 11th grade, for example, that have to take it, obviously you just create the test for those students, unless you're going to give it to your entire class, which I don't see why you'd want to do that. But you could. So I'm going to delete the session here. And that's it. So what I'm hoping for is that if you try this today, and if you can't get any of those drop-down menus, if your name doesn't populate, that's what I need to know. And then I will get that back to Matt Ritter, who is the testing administrator for the district, and we will remedy that. If not, create the session and give it to the kids as soon as you can. You just got to remember to print the tickets. It takes, again, about anywhere from 60 minutes all the way up to 80 minutes, and it could take a little longer, so you might have to have them save. When the kids are inside of the test, and when they exit out, it automatically does save, and it'll save all the way up to the end date. So hopefully that helped out. That's all you have to do. And then obviously just log out and you're good to go. So